Good morning. It is Warrior Wisdom Monday. I'm going back to this partly because it feels right, partly because over the last few weeks, as December is the perfect time with the holidays and we slow down a little bit to reflect back on our year, it gave me time to reflect on what was working and what was not working, or just didn't quite feel right. So as I was sitting here this morning, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go back to this. And as I was looking at my overlays, as you can see, this was a beautiful blue that I had been using for these Warrior Wisdom Mondays. And I'm like, you know what? It's a perfect foil, if you will, for my brand new office, the brand new feel of my business. And I've been asking myself these last few weeks of how have I been serving myself this last year? Was I serving myself? Was I serving my clients? Was I helping my clients? All of these questions and many, many more have been running through my head lately. But one of the biggest ones that I wasn't asking myself was I asking for what I desired? Did I really know or even understand what I desired? Was I running on my subconscious beliefs, stories, and all of that stuff? Over the last few weeks, kind of realized I've just been running on autopilot. Even with all of the personal growth, I've been running a bit on autopilot. I've been running on other people's program. I would get ahead, feel awesome, feel wonderful, and then those doubts would creep in. And in some ways, I would self-sabotage a little bit or slow down or go, oh my gosh, maybe this isn't working, and try to change a tact. And the biggest thing was I wasn't being honest with myself. I wasn't looking at the root cause. I was treating the symptoms. And these last couple of months, I've discovered a lot of new people, joined an awesome mastermind of women who've made me see things differently, question things, look at those root causes a little bit deeper, and really become very honest with myself. Which means I have to also learn to trust in myself that I can do what I desire to be done. I've said it before, but maybe you're new to me, and I'll say it this time. By the end of 2026, I want to have reached 10 million people, impacted them in some way, influenced them to have some change within their lives. Well, to start, I have to start with myself, because I am, in a sense, case zero. The change that I want to see in the world has to start with me. And that means I have to be honest with myself. I have to look in the mirror at myself and ask, am I asking for what I desire, or am I just running through life? And I just recently did a course with T. Harv Eker that he asks you to find your motto, your affirmation, if you want to call it that, or just that thing that you kind of live by. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go look online because obviously nothing I was doing was working. So let's look outside of myself for a minute and see what jogs, what fits, what looks. And I ran across a phrase, 3 simple words. And I've said them before. I'm going to keep saying them to myself. Act or accept. And as I've been looking back, I've pretty much accepted everybody else's belief of what I could and couldn't do. Well, I woke up and said, no, I'm going to live my life my way. I'm going to ask for what I desire. I'm going to ask people to step into their potential. I'm going to step into my potential. I am ready to take on the world and be the change I want to see. I'm ready to step into a leadership role, no matter what that looks like, because it's going to be different to everybody who sees me. For some people, I may be an inspiration. For others, a motivation. For yet others, the transformation. I have no idea how I'm going to impact people other than to say, I'm going to keep doing it. I've been doing it for a very long time and never realized it. Never realized how much my positivity actually impacts others. And now I'm beginning more and more aware of it because I'm actually getting that feedback. And so I would totally love it if you have a thought while you're listening to one of these, even while it's running, post it or like the video, heart it, laugh at it, something. Or if you really want to decide to take your life back into your own hands and live it your way, I would totally love to have a call with you and get you into an awesome, awesome framework that will help move you forward in your way because it's built for you. There's many, many, many different ways to succeed in this life. And the very first one is to get honest with yourself about what you want. Ask yourself, what is it that I desire? And am I asking for it? Am I letting people know this is what I want, desire, need? Well, I hope you are. And if you're not, I'd love to help you. I really would. This is my mission to help 10 million women wake up, take charge, become the warrior queens they're meant to be. So, I'll see you again on Friday for the brand new, or at least bringing back, Warrior Reflection Friday, because that is in keeping with me and my brand. I'm going to be unapologetically myself. And as you'll notice the ticker down below, probably read it if you got bored watching this, or you just happen to love watching anything that goes across the screen. Have the courage to be yourself. Step past the fear of judgment, criticism, self-doubt, and be the warrior queen I know you're meant to be. See you on Friday.